If there's one thing that perfectly describes India's new T20I approach, it's basically exciting. And that's the brand of cricket that this Indian cricket team has played ever since January 2024. There was a comeback for Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli. They did well in the 2024 T20 World Cup, and that India went on to win in the USA and Caribbean conditions. And ever since Surya Kumar Yadav has taken over the mantle of this team, well, the Indian cricket team is putting on those formidable performances, and that's what has continued in against England also, because India have now won that T20I series 4-1. And in the fifth and final T20I, it was because of Abhishek Sharma's blistering 100 that India dismantled England at the iconic Wankhede, and that definitely left the head coach of the team, Gautam Gambhir, very pleased. Well, Gautam Gambhir, he had his say on Abhishek Sharma's 100 here. He said that I haven't seen a better T20 100 against bowlers who are bowling 140, 150 kph consistently. We want to keep backing Abhishek. And if we talk about England's bowling attack for the T20I series, they had the likes of Jofra Archer, Bryden Cast, Mark Wood, and all these bowlers are consistently 140 and 150 plus, and that's one of the biggest things that India literally had to worry ahead of the T20I series. Sanju Samson was definitely found out, but that wasn't really the case for Abhishek Sharma, because he stepped up as and when it was needed, and he got those important runs. Turned out to be India's highest run scorer, in fact the leading run scorer of the series. And in the fifth and final T20I, he made the most of the situation by scoring a brilliant 100. And that's what even Gautam Gambhir has said, that against a more potent bowling attack, Abhishek Sharma did what was required for India. Well, moving on, Gambhir also had his say on India's T20I plans. He said that there's no fixed batting order apart from the openers, and that's pretty much echoing what Rohit Sharma had said ahead of the 2024 T20 World Cup. Gambhir continued, he said that, and that's what T20 cricket is all about. We want to play as aggressively as we can. And obviously, in the discussion that we just had in the post-match of the fifth and final T20I, we did discuss about what could be India's potential 11 for the 2026 T20 World Cup that's going to be played in the Indian conditions. And if we take a look at, that's pretty much going to be very random batting order, because you would have to adapt to the situations, just like Tilak Verma did in the second T20I against England at Chepauk there, because he adapted to the situation and made sure that India went ahead in the series. They took that important lead, and that's what it's really going to be, because at some stage now there is going to be a return of Yashasvi Jaiswal, Shubman Gill, Jasprit Bumrah, Rishabh Pant for that matter, Kuldeep Yadav. So 5 more players who would definitely be vying for a place in this Indian T20I side. And now this Indian team is going to play T20 cricket consistently from August 2025 until February or March 2026, and that's where the T20 World Cup is going to happen. So for India, it is going to be having some kind of flexibility, and they would really hope that when these players come in, someone like a Jaiswal or a Bumrah, it does bode well for them. And last but not the least, Gambhir also had his say on India's T20 approach. He said that we don't want to fear losing a game. At times we will get bowled out for 120, but we are on the right track. This pretty much sounds like a Gautam Gambhir, a captain of a Kolkata Knight Riders team, or maybe a mentor of LSG and even KKR later. And that's the kind of mentality that he infused in those IPL sides, and that's pretty much that he has been doing into this Indian T20I team, and no wonder results are for everyone to see. Now, India's current T20I performances are really brilliant. They are literally on a winning spree, and it does look like that, when India play their next T20I, they would be high on confidence. And obviously, there are a couple of things that India would want to take care of. There's Surya Kumar Yadav's form, Sanju Samson's form for that matter. Heading into the series, he was tipped to be India's best batter in the format. But then, now that the series has concluded, there are question marks over his place in the T20I side. But but then there's still a lot of time now. IPL is going to hold a lot of importance, and one thing is for sure that Gautam Gambhir will have a close eye on the Indian Premier League. So what do you think about Gautam Gambhir's comments on Abhishek Sharma, and do you really think that India should have some kind of a flexible batting order from 3 to 7 or 3 to 8 as far as their T20I 11 goes? You can let us know your thoughts in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to Sports Today for all the exciting updates and analysis from the sporting world. Until then, on behalf of my producer Pawan, it's Siddharth Gulati saying goodbye and good night.